Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love in General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the week of May the 31st through June 2nd, 2018. Alright, so I have shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. So we have central issue, heart of the matter, Two of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords. We have the Four of Cups, Seven of Cups, Four of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So, central issue for many of you, you found something or someone that you love. I feel like you are making a strong soul connection. I also see something brought you guys together. If it wasn't for something, this wouldn't have happened. If it wasn't for someone, this wouldn't have happened. So I almost get this by chance meeting. But it was meant to happen all along. I do see two people falling deeply in love with one another. Two people who are learning to trust each other. And I feel that you guys are bonding. There's something that is happening between the two of you. You guys are bonding some type of way. I feel that through their eyes, you see yourself and vice versa. So you guys are mirroring the love that you have for one another or the care that you have for one another. If you are already in a relationship, I see that you guys are still learning about each other and learning how to trust. This might be your first serious relationship or first serious relationship that you've had in a long time. I see too, someone, like if you've been in a relationship, this is the first time that maybe you are wanting to get married or move in together. If you've been together for a while, I feel like you guys are moving in together. Or you're taking your relationship, you're ready to take the relationship to the next level here. This is someone who I'm looking at infinity. I feel like these are making the intertwined infinity symbol. And I know the number 8 is infinity sideways. But something about this energy makes me feel like infinity. You know, I almost feel too like spirit put you guys together. Spirit put you together. I'm also getting the energy of a spirit child. Oh my goodness. I feel a spirit child sees mommy and daddy. They see the vessel they want to come through. They're like, those are my parents. These are the parents that I want to be born to. So I feel like a spirit child has selected you to be their parents. Now, those of you that, of course, are not in childbearing years, or that's absolutely out the question, then that part does not apply to you. But I do feel like it's something about ancestors brought you together. I feel like, too, what I'm seeing is something in a previous life where you guys were connected through a previous life. I know it sounds weird or odd, but you guys could have been either siblings or a parent dynamic in a previous life. So especially two things that give clues to your previous life is if you have any of the nodes connecting to their personal planets or vice versa. Those of you that study astrology know what I'm talking about. So for instance, especially if like someone's north or south node fell on the other person's moon, like a conjunction, not conjunction or opposition. I'm not talking about like a trine, although that could have something to do with it. I really feel like it's more about the conjunctions though. So if there are planets conjunct the north or south node of the other person, personal planets, again, that's Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn. I think that was all 7. Yeah, if any of those are all connecting to one of you guys' nodes or vice versa, that's an indication of a past life connection here. I feel too, outside of romance, that you're just doing what you're passionate doing. Someone is working on a passion project. You might be working over the weekend, but it's what you love to do. You might be very busy. You might be hammering out the details in a book, a novel, a sculpture, a painting, or just being very dedicated to your craft, being very focused, especially if your craft involves love and relationships like reading tarot or astrology. I feel like you're doing some sort of studying or research of how to improve it and to make it stronger. I'm getting something too in regards to the North Star. The North Star. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Now it makes me want to even go look at that. But something in regards to the North Star. I mean, I know that's like a story about the 3 wise men and finding Jesus in a manger, or the baby in a manger. I think that's right, y'all. Forgive me, I'm not Christian. But this looks like a manger to me. So again, too, if you're involved with someone, be careful about that if you're not wanting to have children, because that could very well be a possibility. I'm seeing too some of you dealing with maybe a Capricorn, another air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, maybe someone with Venus and Scorpio, or Cancer. Now I feel too someone is missing you, but they're not saying it. Someone, like you guys, I feel like there's been a bond established, but someone goes back and retreats. Someone is not ready. They're like, I don't know that I'm ready to fall in love. Like, it's too late though. I feel like someone already fell in love, but then they're going to pull back and be like, but I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. But the thing is that, see, you were guided on this path. Your work could have led you to love. It's like you could have been working or a part of whatever your job description is, and it led you to this person. Oops, I put it in the wrong place. It led you to this. You were minding your own business, or you were minding your own business, and one day this person just like kind of came into your life. They floated or drifted into your life. You weren't even thinking about love. You were straight. You was okay. But then here they are. And now that's all you can think about. All you do is think about this person while you work. Or maybe this is the other. It's mutual. Put it that way. You thinking about them, they thinking about you too. So whoever does what for a living, this person is always in the back of your mind. You might be taking breaks out to write this person or check a status. I also feel like someone is preparing to send a message. Someone has been working up the nerve to send something. Something is already written. I feel like it's like the ink is dried. Like someone sent it, but it's just in a drafts folder. someone is preparing to do something. There could be a situation too where if you're living at a distance, maybe someone's coming to visit your home, or if you guys have been in that relationship for a while, you guys might be moving in together. I see a foundation being established. I see someone waiting to hear from you. And then we got 4-4, so 4-4-4. Some of you could have been seeing the number 4 as a synchronicity. This is confirmation. I also feel like triple 4s are Spirit's way of saying that, you know, manifestation is at work. So also be careful of what you're wishing for, or get clarity about what you want, because your dreams are manifesting and the universe is like, we're about to give it to you. Get it together, you know, because there's still some sort of confusion going on. There is a need for you to kind of take a step back. Now, I also feel like if someone is acting distant or quiet, it's because emotionally they're confused, or they want to make sure that they're getting ready to make a decision, a logical decision, because they know that maybe they have fallen in love and that they can't really see straight or think straight. You know, see, this person is so far gone that their eyes are rolled into the back of their head. It's like they're under a trance. They're like acting like a zombie, you know, just like thinking about love all the time. This also gives the energy of being love sick to me. So someone could be love sick. I feel too like someone feels like maybe they're in too deep. Maybe someone didn't mean for something to get that deep. Maybe something was supposed to be casual or innocent, and all of a sudden you're in too deep. You're in like over your head. Your emotions have already gotten carried away. I feel too like someone is finally, like maybe you feel like you're free to be yourself with this person. If there is some sort of stagnation or silence or distance, I feel like that is going to come to an end, especially before the weekend is over or right at the end of the week. I also feel like there is some significance about June 4th. Someone's birthday. Something's happening to, happy birthday, Geminis. But something is happening where, something's happening on someone's birthday as well. Something's going to be established or made official. Someone could be like, okay, so we're officially a couple now, or we are officially talking if it's like new. But something is being made official, and I feel like there's going to be a celebration, or maybe this is you running and telling your friends, you're like, oh my God, I'm in love, or I'm in a relationship, or guess who I'm talking to, you know. So someone is kind of running off and telling their friends about somebody. They feel like it's safe. They feel like it's safe to put it out there now. This also could be a situation, you know how some people try to keep their pregnancy under wraps because they feel like they don't want to jinx it, or they want to make sure that they're in a clear. I feel like it could be a situation like that too, where someone feels safe to share some sort of information now. Someone may be going out on a birthday weekend. You might be going out. You might get invited out for your birthday. I feel like if your birthday is this weekend, you're going to be celebrating. And I also feel like someone is like getting lit. Like someone is so high. They are like drunk off their rocker. Someone may have to drive you home or take you home. I also see a situation where you get so drunk that you end up having a one-night stand, but it turns into something long-term. Like this person is like a permanent place in your life, or earned a permanent spot in your heart. Something goes from flirty and fast to very serious, almost overnight. And it's like maybe all it took was that one conversation, and all of a sudden you feel like, that's it. I met the love of my life. I'm settling down with you. I'm holding on to you. This person is someone I want to keep. So someone also may be trying to establish a union, or the fact, you know, they it's kind of like marking their territory. They're like, no, I'm marking my territory. This person is not getting away from me. Now, I also see too that someone feels like they have to keep the relationship a secret. I know I just said keep the pregnancy a secret, but I also see someone keeping the relationship as a secret for whatever reason. I see someone going to a vineyard this weekend. Let me look at the Seven of Cups. Someone is manifesting something. I just see that manifestation happening. Whatever you've been praying or wishing for is manifesting. Something is definitely being confirmed. Someone may also be going to New Orleans for their birthday, or you live in New Orleans, or your love interest is in New Orleans. I'm seeing something about the bayou. I feel too like someone wants to take you to the bayou, or wants you to see what they're seeing. They're like, one day I'm gonna take you here because I need you to see what I see here, or I want to watch the sunrise with you. That's another thing I'm seeing. Two people spending a night for the first time and watching a sunrise together. Could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It could also be that you have so many offers, you're not sure to who you want to move forward with. I also see this as temptation. For whatever reason, you might be coming off as temptation to this person, or they're your temptation, or like forbidden fruit. The secret is out about the fact that someone is attracted to you, or them, you, them. Getting a lot of fire energy here. Someone feels inspired by your presence, or you feel inspired by this person. Someone is like, I feel like their energy, or they're being awakened, or they feel alive. Someone is feeling inspired to like write poetry and love songs and all of that. There's a lot of passion. Now also what I'm seeing, see, that's the secret part. So while someone is looking in this direction, they're unaware of the fact that maybe you have fallen for someone else, or you are out doing something else with someone else, because all of a sudden I don't know, someone else inspires you or attracted you. So you're off. That's why it starts off in secret. So it might start off as an affair. If it's not necessarily an affair, maybe like I said, you were dating several people, but someone maybe new came into the picture who you feel is your soulmate. And it cleared up, it just gave you clarity. It's like, oh, I know exactly who I want to be with now. So someone may become distant and withdrawn from somebody because they are like, what's happening to me? Who is this person that all of a sudden I can't think straight? All I do, everywhere I look up, I see their face. Their face is everywhere. I close my eyes, I see their face. So someone is running off, I feel, with somebody. Someone is afraid of hurting the other person too. But I feel like someone wants to let go and move on in a different direction. And they're not ready to tell the other person yet. I feel like you stole someone's heart, or someone steals your heart. Let's see here. Let's look at the Four of Cups. I feel like, too, someone was trying to move on from an ex, and they thought they weren't ready to love again, but now they're all confused. Yeah, I feel like someone has moved on from an ex, or they're going through some sort of breakup or transition. Now, I also see someone who's missing you or feels rejected by you, or maybe you feel rejected by someone. If you feel rejected by someone, I think what's happening is that this person is processing what they're feeling because they weren't ready for you. Two people are clearly in love with each other. I also see someone coming in between two people. Someone is being paranoid too. Someone is very paranoid. I feel like someone has trust issues, or whenever someone has trust issues, they become introverted or go back into their shell. But I feel like that will be overcome. All right, so let me go ahead and pull some energy cards. Additional messages for air signs for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, and Rising. Okay, so we have cornucopia here. And I feel like what this is saying is that there is an abundance of something here for you. There is an abundance of love. There is an abundance of material gains. I just feel like, too, someone's heart is overflowing in love. There's an overflow, and someone is trying to process what to do with all this love that they have. Someone is activating your your heart chakra, or you theirs, along with the third eye. Someone is coming to the realization that they're soulmates, but they're trying to run away or avoid it. Because like I was saying, that someone isn't ready. But this spirit is following you. I feel like some of you are trying to escape something that you already agreed to or even wrote in your human script as you have your human experience. Like you wrote this, but you're running from it here. Now also what I see happening is, remember when I was saying somebody is running off together? I feel that someone is running away from some sort of some sort of established relationship that they were in, or if they were already previously dating someone when they met you or you them. It's like, I feel like I need to run away with this person. So I see both the positive and negative energies coming from this. And then 2, I'm just noticing how this is 11 and this 3 plus 8 is 11. So some of you may also have been seeing 1111. So some of you could be dealing with a twin flame, or maybe you're moving on from a twin flame, especially if you've already been through that journey of the runner chaser throughout many years now. And it's just like, look, I said I wanted a soulmate. I'm running towards my soulmate. So for some of you, it's about that. I feel too like the 11s are some sort of spiritual confirmation for you, or for you to, it's telling you, if you are also seeing like a lot of number synchronicities, this is telling you to face your fears or to confront them. Don't run away from them, because they're going to continue to haunt you. Now, granted, if this is someone running from you, running away from a connection, and you're like, I'm open for it, they're the ones running, there's nothing that you can really do. All I can say is that they'll be back. They'll be back. They're not going far. Because I just feel like your bond is too strong. This is a spiritual companionship. This is something beyond the physical. This person is probably the catalyst for them to walk away from something that was toxic or wasn't good. Or maybe this is happening to you. Like someone came into your life that awakened you spiritually, opened your heart chakra or activated your heart chakra, and they are the catalyst. They had to get you out of a situation that maybe you were being stubborn and trying to hold on to. So now you're wanting to run away with this person because it's too, something about it, you're too drawn to this person. I also feel that this is saying that this is arranged by spirit guides or arranged by your ancestors or higher selves. There are higher forces at work when it comes to this relationship. This is a blessing here. So don't run away from your blessings. Again, if this is them running and you're open, then I mean, like I said, they'll recognize what they're walking away from and they'll come back. So let them run, give them their space, don't bother them, just let them be. And then this person is going to return back to you. All right, so that is all that I have. I hope that makes sense. Hope it resonated. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.